One thing I think I learned was, we obviously have a lot of talent on the team. The incoming class was very talented. Very fortunate to take them in with me in my first year. Especially, Carsten Lagerquist, Graham Schumann, Eric Riddle, all good freshmen, but also key returners as well. Edward Doyle, Miguel Diaz from Spain. So there's a lot of talent on the team. I think one of my priorities coming in the fall, and especially in pre-season now, was to make sure that the team are as close as possible, especially going forward in long season. That was one of the huge priorities that I had in mind, which obviously is completely non-related with tennis in some ways. So, for example, a couple of weeks ago we went up to a cabin and done a team bonding trip. In the past couple of weeks the guys have got a lot closer, which is great because now we can really push each other and it's more voices than just coach's voice out there now, which is key to being successful in a season, I think. So obviously I got a good feel for the conference with the women's team in the fall semester. Being picked pre-season favourites is always nice. I think we got 7 first place votes, with Washington Jefferson having 1. I think that is fairly generous in some ways. I feel like Washington and Jefferson are very strong as well. I think it's going to be, in my eyes, a 50-50 right now. I feel like St. Vincent could be in there as well. Waynesburg looks strong in the fall. So I definitely, don't think that the pre-season poll tells the whole story. I think there's a lot, obviously, to be determined. But we'll take it as a compliment. But we're still going to work as hard as possible every single day going forward. Some of the keys, obviously, as I talked about, just making sure we prioritize that family culture that we have. Obviously, tennis is seen as an individual sport, especially through the juniors. I think it's my challenge to get the guys to understand that we are really a team, and how they are supporting each other really affects how we do in the season. I think it's also some guys taking opportunities this semester. There'll be a lot of maybe freshmen who are playing for the first time. I think it's about how they mature and how they use experiences in the first few weeks of matches going forward. And I think they can learn a lot from that. We got our first match in about a week time, playing Otterbein and Ohio Wesleyan, who are 2 very good teams. And I think opportunities like that for us to prepare for the conference are only going to help us in the long term.